You guys don't like my long setup, but you like his equally racist jokes? Alright, cool, that's awesome. No, it's fine. Do you guys like impressions? Alright, well I used to do my impression of a gay ghost, but that's retired now. I do an impression now, working on this, of a gay cow. So, ready? Moo! I'm a cow! Moo! Thank you. Thank you. So, I went to magic camp and joined a gang. This is my, repping my colors. We call ourselves the Orange Rabbits. And bang! Magic! This is an ordinary object, an ordinary everyday thing that I got at a magic shop. I mean, not a regular Home Depot. So you guys like more impressions? So this is of a Nazi with a lisp. So I work at Auschwitz, and today I got like 36 Qs. Okay, alright, fine, that's alright. It wasn't giving Jewish, they were always the same shirt. No, nothing, alright, cool. I'm fine. We're fine, I'm still breathing there. Alright, your next comic, you've seen him on Funny or Die as Long Island's funniest comedian. You've seen him on Shade 45 in the radio at Caroline's on Broadway. Please give a warm welcome for my friend, my buddy, my comic, co-founder of Rip Media, Pat Hansen, everybody!
What's going on, baby? Let's do this. First and foremost, thank you all for coming out. And shut off the fucking music. Cool. First and foremost, guys, thank you all for coming out. This is our second show. It's an absolute blast. I'm happy to have you all here. But I want to start off talking. As a comic, a lot of people ask me, yo, Pat, what's it like being a stand-up comic? And being a stand-up comic, man, there's a lot of ups and downs, right? And you're kind of always chasing this high. So when people ask me, hey, Pat, what's it like being a stand-up comic? I tell them, it's kind of like being a heroin addict. Except that I'm way more likely to be homeless than any heroin addict. I swear, man, I was going to give up comedy, man, but Joe didn't like my cigarette butt figurines anymore, and I don't know. You guys work, right? We all got jobs, right? You do shit for money. You look like you do shit for money. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for a friend. Alright, Logan, it's a soft no, buddy. But I'm a construction worker. And when I tell people I'm a construction worker, you know, they often get the idea of a city construction worker. You know, that's the image that they have in their head. And I'm here today to tell you that those are two different animals, okay? Being a city construction worker, you know, you got the heights. Okay, but you also have like proper equipment and laws. Being a construction worker in Long Island, you don't have proper equipment and you don't have laws, and there are way more Mexicans. No, seriously, man. Like, I'll show up to a job site, right? Okay, and my boss will be like, "Hey, Pat, we forgot the ladder, so you're just gonna have to climb that tree to get to the second story." I'm like, yo, boss, that tree's 35 feet away from the house. It's like, fuck, Hanson, you like making $10 an hour? Get up there before I go to 7-Eleven and replace your ass. Shit, man. Walk up to the tree, I'm like, I guess I'm climbing my first tree today. Guess I'm also flying for the first time. I should have drank more on the way to work. No, man, it's true. It's like, oh, I don't go to work, just kidnap and eat people. I swear, man, my neighbor's dog says the craziest shit to me sometimes. But it's not all that bad, right? You know, a job's a job, today's day and age, right? Nothing's worse than being unemployed. Anyone here ever been unemployed? job, Obama. Being unemployed is the worst, man. For me, it always starts out the same, okay? Like the first 2 days, I got a lot of hope. You know, I'm like, oh, this isn't a door closing. It's 1,000 doors opening. And then by day 3, I'm like, should I watch Maury and then kill myself or kill myself and then watch Maury? I don't know what to do. Oh, man. And I swear, man, that daytime television, I mean, they know their audience, man. They just feel like a fucking loser, dude. Just ITT Tech commercial after ITT Tech commercial. Most ungenuine, happy motherfuckers you have ever seen are the people that get for that commercial. They're like, yeah, great job. I have a wife, 2 kids, I have a garage I'm gonna shoot myself in. But what I think I'm trying to tell you people is that I'm poor. And being poor makes everyday life a little bit different, all right? When I go to the grocery store, it's not really shopping, it's more like going to the food museum, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit. So that's what it's like to have $3. One day, just fucking window shopping for Hot Pockets. This next joke. Sorry. This next joke actually involves a member of the audience. So this can either go great or it can suck. Let's see. I recently got engaged. Okay? Thank you. And if I haven't made this clear, I'm probably doing something wrong, but I'm a gentleman, you know? I'm a gentleman. I respect the shit out of this bitch, you know? No, but as a gentleman, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. But I'm a gentleman, and I knew it would mean a lot to her and to her father if before I proposed, I asked permission, you know, like old school style. So one day after work, you know, I gather up all my courage, and I swallow all of my pride, and I smoke all of my weed. I get in the car, I put my seatbelt on, because safety first, right? No, I wasn't that high. I cracked open the bottle of Jack, and then I hit the road. And I get to the house, right? And I knock on the door, and this man answers the door. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and I say, sir, and I told her I'm going to ask your daughter to marry me, and I'd really like to have your blessing. And he looks at me, right, and he goes, son, I don't have a daughter. I think you're at the wrong house. You been drinking today? I'm like, oh shit, my bad. So I get back in the car. You know, put my seatbelt on, safety first, finish the bottle of Jack, and then I peel off this man's front lawn. And eventually, I do make it to my destination, okay? And I knock on the door, and like you guys know, like when someone knocks, tell me, I don't know, like when someone knocks on the door, how you usually wear pants when you answer the door. Yeah, that didn't happen, man. My future father-in-law was wearing a long t-shirt and what I assume were tidy whities. Couldn't tell, it was just legs, you know? So naturally, he invites me in, and I'm like, great, this is off to a good start. And I ask him, I say, sir, can I marry your daughter? And he looks at me and he goes, I don't know. But it wasn't like, I don't know, no, go fuck yourself. It was more like, I had asked him if he wanted to do another shot of tequila. He's like, oh, it sounds fun, but I'm gonna have heartburn. And it was actually at this moment, right, that I realized I wanted to be a comic, because this is like the lowest moment of my life, right? Yet I still managed to say to him, well, sorry to catch you with your pants down. I walked out. This story, though, does have a happy ending. A week later, he texted me. He was like, it's cool, via text. So now you motherfuckers have to deal with me the rest of your lives. Thank you guys.